Hi there, this is Max's Review Corner, and as you can see, I am Max, and this is my corner. And today we are going to talk about Spider-Man Homecoming, the latest release in the Marvel franchise, and it has Spider-Man coming back to the Marvel fold and also into the Avengers fold as well. It's a big deal because, well, Spider-Man always belonged in Marvel, and now he gets to interact with people like Iron Man and the other Avengers. Spider-Man Homecoming is interesting as well because it is the third different Spider-Man to take up the role in the franchise. And now it's played by young Tom Holland, who thankfully is not too young for all you ladies out there who really loved him in this. He's 21 years old. He came across to me as like a real fun Marty McFly type character from Back to the Future, and there's been articles with him saying that that's what he was going for, which is really fantastic. I could see him like being Marty McFly in a Back to the Future remake if they ever chose to go that way, which I hope they don't, but if they did, he'd be a good choice. So Spider-Man Homecoming has twofold. It's not just him going back to the Avengers and Marvel contract, but it's also because there's a homecoming dance at the school that he attends. And it's all about young Spider-Man and high school days and learning what the difference is between being a kid and being an adult, and why he shouldn't rush his time being a child and trying to get too far too fast. He gets a little over his head by challenging an arms dealer played by Michael Keaton, who ends up being the Vulture. And it's a little bit too much for him to handle by himself, even though he believes he's ready to be an Avenger. And he learns over the course of the film that it's kind of too difficult for him, and he's not quite there yet, and he should enjoy some of his time with his friends, which one of his friends in the film, his best friend, is one of the highlights of the movie for me. He's just like what everybody who was watching Spider-Man Homecoming wants to be, which is like the guy in the chair is the words he uses in the film. And it's really funny. There's a lot of great moments in it, and there's a real great sequence later in the film where Peter Parker is sitting in a car ride with Michael Keaton's character, and it's they don't really know that each other is the Vulture and Spider-Man. I mean, Peter Parker kind of figures it out, but it's really fun to see the Vulture sort of like figure it out in his head, and it's a really like frustrating sequence and really thrilling, I guess, because it's like what's gonna happen here. I think that it plays well, and it also gets some other comics involved, like classic comics where Spider-Man had to save a boat, and when he gets crushed by some debris, I don't remember if it was necessarily the Vulture who did it to him, but it's basically recreating some classic scenes in the comic book series. Overall, I really enjoyed Spider-Man Homecoming. I think that it's hard for me to say that Tom Holland is already better than what we had way back in the day with the original Spider-Man, and well, he's definitely better than Andrew Garfield was, but I'm not sure where he lies in the full pantheon of Spider-Man yet. Yeah, I said Spider-Man. But overall, if you are really interested in Spider-Man films or just Marvel in general, you'll have a great time. And even for those who have grown sour on Spider-Man, this is a new wrinkle on him, and luckily doesn't bring back a lot of the old baggage with him. So I'd say check it out, and come back soon. I'll be trying to do more of these video reviews over the next few months or so. I think it'll be a great time and a lot of fun to get my thoughts out there. All right, well, thanks for listening. Bye.